Hello, I am Professor Colette Fagan, Vice President for Research. Research excellence and its application for the benefit of society and the environment is at the heart of our university's vision, strategy and purpose. The knowledge, curiosity, creativity, analytical and other research skills that are needed for discovery and understanding, those light bulb moments of breakthrough, are at the heart of our university life. Our research informs our teaching, and it is the foundation for many of our other contributions to benefit society through our commitment to social responsibility, including the application of our research in commercial and translational spin-offs, policy engagement, and cultural events. Our research excellence is recognised in our standing at international league tables for its quality and for its application, translation and commercialisation, and its wider positive impact and benefit for society, notably in the delivery of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We have more than 4,000 staff doing research at Manchester, and the very best are represented in these awards. So I am delighted to have this opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our 3 researchers of the year, albeit not in our usual ceremony. They have been selected by the judges on the basis that their research has successfully challenged dogma, created a new field of inquiry, elucidated a new paradigm, made a fundamental change to thinking, or impacted significantly on society. So it gives me great pleasure to offer my warmest congratulations to our Researchers of the Year for 2021. To Professor David Rao from the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health, to Professor Cecilia Wong from the Faculty of Humanities, and to Dr. Lorenzo Pellis from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Please do look at the winners' films and citations to learn more about their many achievements and how deserving they are of this recognition. Many, many congratulations to David, Cecilia, and Lorenzo. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Professor David Brough from the School of Biological Sciences in the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health. I'm delighted to receive the award for Research of the Year for the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health. In particular, I am very grateful that the efforts of myself, students, postdocs and colleagues in translational neuroimmunology have been recognised like this. Together, we are working hard to understand how our own immune systems can make brain disease worse, and ultimately, we want to find new ways of treating devastating diseases. Working closely with clinicians at the Jeffrey Jefferson Brain Research Centre, we hope to realise these ambitions. I am fortunate to work with such outstanding colleagues from across the university and beyond, and in particular, I have the great privilege of mentoring some outstanding postdocs and PhD students, without whom such recognition would not be possible. I would like to thank them all for their incredible efforts over the last couple of years. In a faculty like this one, there are so many great scientists and clinicians delivering world-leading research that to receive this award among such company is truly a great honour, and I'm really very grateful. Thank you.
Hi, I am Lorenzo Pellis. I am a Wellcome Trust and Royal Society funded Sir Henry Dale Fellow in the Department of Mathematics at the University of Manchester. I'm a mathematician by training, but my expertise is in the field of mathematical models of infectious disease epidemiology. So I try to use mathematical models to study how epidemics progress and how to best control them. And so this is obviously, this past 18 months have been really demanding in terms of work, given my expertise. And obviously they played an important role in how I ended up receiving this award. I received it because together with the rest of the team in the epidemic modeling group at the University of Manchester, I have provided continuous scientific advice to the UK government pandemic response through multiple bodies, primarily this Scientific Pandemic Influenza Group on Modeling, SPI-M, which then reports to SAGE, but also through Public Health England and at times through the Joint Biosecurity Centre, which was newly set up in 2020. By far, the most relevant contribution I had has been to show that beyond doubt that the number of cases were growing much faster than SAGE's consensus estimates in March 2020. And that the delay between intervention and seeing their effect is such that there is no room for waiting any longer, and the first lockdown should be implemented as soon as possible. It's impossible to know what effect in terms of policy changes my specific advice caused, but it's likely that it anticipated the lockdown by a few days and therefore saved a large number of lives, because as cases of hospitalizations were doubling every 3 days, even a few days delay would have caused possibly the overrunning of the NHS. But beyond that, I also kind of worked on producing weekly estimates of the reproduction number and the growth rate and short-term projections of the burden on hospitals. And I worked on the impact of school closures, spread of variants, test and trace and isolate, and COVID transmission in the prison system, and to some extent also in care homes. This award obviously means a lot to me professionally. Unfortunately, like for many others that work on health, I'm painfully aware that I'm most helpful exactly in the moment when there is a crisis, so when people are losing their loved ones, and when the pandemic has caused so much disruption to individual lives and families and jobs and the society as a whole. However, it is also very human to feel gratified that the technical skills I've been developing throughout my life are so much appreciated and so much in demand and can be put at the service of the community. From a personal point of view, I certainly don't feel like I deserve this award more than other colleagues of mine like Thomas and Ian in the same group in Manchester, and all of my postdocs and the PhDs, and many of the other researchers involved in the same structure of scientific advice. But I'm painfully aware that the reason why I could concentrate on this particular task is because many of my other colleagues in the department have been taking upon their shoulders all of the job that I dropped on them because I couldn't handle it anymore. So I'm extremely grateful to them as well. Although the things I discussed before are the ones that I kind of mentioned more actively, I would have, the group as a whole has achieved a lot more than what I said before, and none of what I have achieved personally would have been possible without the help of my colleagues. In particular, my postdoc Francesca and Helena have been extremely instrumental in making me realize that the spread was so much faster than people initially thought, and there was an urgent need for action. But none of the other stuff would have been possible without the relentless support of Thomas and Ian and Chris, the other postdoc of mine, and the other postdocs in the group and the PhD students. And so I feel honored to receive this award really on behalf of the entire group. So it's not something that I deserve singularly. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cecilia Wong from the Department of Planning and Environmental Management at the School of Environment, Education and Development of the Faculty of Humanities. I'm so honored to receive the university's 2021 Researchers of the Year award. My research has a strong applied focus, and it has been wonderful to have a job that allows me to apply my research skills to inform policy and practice, to see changes and impact on the ground. As a director of Spatial Policy and Analysis Lab of the Manchester Urban Institute, my colleagues and I have been keen to understand the relationship between people and place, and to identify the cumulative spatial impacts caused by deliberate and unintentional policy actions. In recent time, we have successfully secured a number of research grants to carry out commuting flow analysis in the UK, looking at the impact of ecological urbanization on community well-being in Beijing. And currently, we're examining the relationship between planning, transport, and public health. However, things we feel dearly to heart may not be able to attract major research funding. The UK 2070 Commission is such an example, but it also demonstrates a genuine collaborative effort across academia and the policy community to address the entrenched problem of spatial and regional inequalities across the country. It is this collaborative effort that the Commission has been making real impact to influence the government's levelling up agenda in this very testing time. This award means a lot to me, and thanks go to a lot of people who have supported me along the way, but especially to my professional mentor, Vincent Gustad, who shows me that there's a will, there's a way, and he's a real driving force behind the commission. This award also goes to SPAR Lab. It gives us a boost to show that maintaining our belief in doing good applied policy research, we can make a difference. Thanks very much.